Now at 4, California dreaming. IU gears up for the Rose Bowl against Alabama.
Media Day going on, which means a lot of good content coming your way, including a couple of one-on-ones we're able to track down. You'll listen to them coming up in sports.
We will fight for the cream and crimson, for the glory of old IU.
Sing it, sister. She is all of us this week as we prepare to cheer on the Hoosiers. We caught up with some of the football team's biggest fans on their way to the Rose Bowl.
And even as a Purdue grad, I'm a fan. Snow showers return. You might not be a fan of that. I'll have your forecast into New Year's Eve. Live from Indy, you're watching 13 News.
Okay, Indiana, we're all for you.
We will fight for the cream and crimson for the glory of old IU. Okay, so we didn't sing it for you like that fan did, right? But we start today at 4 with all things Hoosiers. The IU football team in Southern California right now, getting in some practice before they face Alabama in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, we know Dom and Eli, they're singing. They're live in Carson, California, aka Hoosier headquarters. Hey, fellas.
That's absolutely right. You should have seen the flight from Indiana to LA last night. A lot of Hoosier fans out here in California for this one. We got a chance to hear from the whole team basically today, and they are pumped up for the opportunity they got in front of them.
Yes, it's a packed room, so you're kind of sifting through everybody. Then you're able to talk to some guys one-on-one. We were able to do that with Riley Nowakowski, tight end for Indiana, to hear about his excitement that he has for this week and the opportunity presented ahead. How's the last couple days been? I mean, the festivities, the swag bags you guys are getting. What's this experience been like since you got here the other day?
I mean, swag is awesome. You know, like the Rose Bowl gear is always really cool. It's something that you dream about as a kid of coming to the Rose Bowl. But I think something that Coach Sig has really been harping on is just, you know, stay in the moment. You know, stay present. Like we got to be focused on winning this game. You know, as much as all this stuff is going on, we got all this stuff around us. Like, you know, what really matters is the game. Like, I mean, if he would have had it his way, we probably would have flown out, you know, Wednesday night, played the game Thursday, and, you know, flown right back. Just because, you know, he wants to treat this, you know, just like any other game. So I think that's been the biggest thing, is just kind of like eliminate the clutter and just try and stay focused on the here and now.
Yeah, and you guys have done so well with that all season, right? With the moving up in the rankings, being #1 in the country right now. But as you are here in this moment, how much are you cherishing it, and how grateful are you to kind of have this opportunity here?
Yeah, definitely a lot. So I had my 3 roommates at Wisconsin when I was there. Had all went to the Rose Bowl in 2019 before I was in college. So they've just been trying to give me like some tips and some advice on how to handle this stuff. So they definitely just, you know, emphasized to me, like, you know, it's a really special thing that you get to be a part of and get to do. So, you know, just try and like soak in every single moment, every single aspect of it. So I've just been really trying to. Obviously, we just got in last night, so I haven't had too much time. But yeah, definitely over these next few days, I'm just going to try and soak it all in.
Yeah, pretty much it's the blue blood versus the new blood in college football right now. What are you anticipating this matchup to be like come Thursday?
Physical. I think it's going to be a physical, tough game. I mean, you know, it might be a little bit of rain, so I mean, shoot, if we can turn it into a Big Ten, you know, run the ball type of game, I love that. I love run blocking, so that's definitely something that I'd love to see. But I think it's gonna be a 4-quarter game. You know, Coach Sig always talks about that. You know, you got to play 4 quarters, you got to play snap 1 to 150. So I think that's what it's gonna be. You know, whether the score shows it or not, I think it's gonna be a really, really good game.
What's it going to take for the Hoosiers to advance and take down Alabama this week?
We got to give it our all. We got to play, you know, fast, physical, relentless, and we got to lay it all out on the line. You know, we can't hold anything back. Can't, you know, look towards next week. Can't, you know, you don't have a next week right now. So it's just got to be all focused right now and here. And I think we have what we need to get it done.
Dom, the exciting thing about all this is when you see the players experience something for the first time. We've covered a lot of bowl games. Obviously, you had the college football playoff run last year with Josh.
Yeah.
Seeing their faces light up, but also kind of saying even keeled and kiltered. And you mentioned it while in the middle of the story there. Curt Cignetti has brainwashed these kids because it's strictly business, playing physical, and playing as hard as they possibly can.
Yeah, no question about it. It's kind of like the best season at IU, the turnaround of nothing we've ever seen before the last 2 years, but balancing that with jobs not finished. It's a remarkable kind of juxtaposition there with IU football. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's no doubt about it. We have even more for you throughout the 5 and 6 o'clock hour, but later here at 4, we go one-on-one with Omar Cooper Jr., the Lawrence North kid. He's pumped up, and he's getting healthy, too. I know that was in question here coming up for the Rose Bowl, but we have everything you could ever ask for on WTHR Plus right here on Channel 13, so keep it locked on 13 with Eli and I for all your Rose Bowl coverage. It's pretty warm out here, by the way.
Oh, rubbing it in at the end.
Yeah, that was a little twist.
A little salt in the wound.
A little twist of the night.
We were with you, man.
Fellas, we are rooting for you, so thank you so much. We'll check back in.
Well, you know, the Rose Bowl might look more like a home game for IU. We know many of you are headed out to Pasadena. Our Jenna Webster found generations of Hoosier families at the airport today.
The airport is definitely packed with Hoosier fans making the trek out to Pasadena to watch the undefeated Hoosiers take on Alabama in the Rose Bowl. So we were here to get their predictions for what might happen in this game. And the moral of the story is that IU is going to win. Not a single person put Alabama, which is what we like to see here in Indiana. So we've got Fernando is going to score 4 touchdowns. We've got IU 38-14, IU 27-17, IU 33-17. Even we got an IU 68, Alabama 0. So lots of good predictions heading into the Rose Bowl. But we also wanted to ask people why they're all heading out, and we got some pretty good reasons.
We've been season ticket holders for 38 years, so this is wonderful.
And finally.
Yeah, finally, we get to go. My dad is 92. His name's Joe King. He's the longest continuous ticket holder for Indiana University football. He's had season tickets since 1949. And he, up until, 3 years ago, he'd only missed 9 home football games. And we're going to represent him and feel him with us in our presence, and he'll be home watching the game.
My grandfather, Merrill Davis, was on the 1910 team that went 6-1. Their goal line was never crossed. He would be so proud of these guys, especially the way that they've done it.
Once again, kickoff for the Rose Bowl is 4 o'clock our time on New Year's Day. So we'll have to keep track of these predictions and see if any of them come true. But of course, we're hoping the big one, IU, wins the Rose Bowl in Indianapolis. Jenna Webster, 13 News.
Oh, so fun. She has that poster board by her desk, by the way, so we'll track all of those predictions.
Yeah, I thought that was internal for like our office. I was going to go out there and write it. I didn't know
You can write one.
It was a part of her story.
Yeah.
Just putting your name by it so she knows that you did it.
Right, and look who's wearing red.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Look at me being
Purdue
festive
grad.
as a Boilermaker. I wish I had better news for the forecast.
Oh, shoot.
Especially for the parade, it looks very wet. Rain may lighten up as we get closer to game time and the second half. But if you're just headed out, or you're watching us on the stream out there in California, or on the app, just know you're going to need the rain gear for the Rose Bowl. Temperatures. Yeah, Dom and Eli can pass on that forecast. We're going to make them do double duty out there. Low 60s, so it is warm, as they mentioned, and it will still be mild for the game on New Year's Day. That's a 4 o'clock Eastern time kick, and there will be some rain around. We are still thinking the heaviest will come, unfortunately, during the parade, and that's one of the big parts of all the festivities out there. We are cloudy and we are cold. We did enjoy some sunshine earlier today. Currently 27 in Bainbridge. 23, that's it in Carmel right now, 22 at Morse Reservoir, clouds, and 25 in Noblesville. Evening forecast, snow showers are going to start to move in over the next couple of hours. Sunset is at 5:30. Temperatures nearly steady in the mid-20s. Snow showers tonight might lead to a few slick roads early tomorrow, and more snow showers tomorrow afternoon and evening. If we sum it all up, it's not a lot. Dusting to an inch for central Indiana, but if you are north and east, could end up with a couple of inches of snow out of 2 rounds of snow headed our way. The first one will start to move in over the next couple of hours, and I'll have that timeline in the full forecast.
We are a safer city than we were 5 years ago, than we were last year. Do we have more work to do? Absolutely.
IMPD Chief Chris Bailey is about to wrap up his second year leading Metro Police. When we sat down with him a year ago, he said his main goal for 2025 was reducing violent crime in Indianapolis. New numbers from IMPD shows that officers in the department are doing just that. Criminal homicides are down nearly 20%. Several other metrics like property crime, armed robbery, and non-fatal shootings are also down by double digits. Bailey said although the numbers are heading in the right direction, there is still some work to do.
Perception of crime is a big driver of how you feel about your city and how you feel about your safety. And so if people feel unsafe in their neighborhoods, then we take that personally and we want to do something about that.
All right now you're not alone if you're feeling under the weather. A new flu variant is spreading across the country, including here in Indiana.
And the CDC says flu cases are increasing with it. Our Ella Rhodes went to find what this virus looks like here in Indianapolis and across the state.
It's nearly inescapable this time of year. A cough, sniffle, or sneeze. IU Health Dr. Ethan Blocker-Smith says this new flu variant is everywhere.
People have been a little bit more concerned here recently is because of the new mutation that's happened with the influenza A, specifically the influenza A H3N2 strain.
The Indiana Department of Health says influenza-like illnesses are high. So far this flu season, 12 people died in Indiana. 4 in the last week alone, according to IDOH.
Certainly seems like this is, at the very least, causing more significant illness, especially in those susceptible individuals.
Hospitals in Marion County on temporary visitor restriction due to a rise in flu cases. The Marion County Public Health Department says emergency room visits for the flu increased 37% this past week compared to the week before. Emergency visits for children from 5 to 17 years old with flu symptoms increased 28% this week, which means 7% of all emergency room visits had flu symptoms, MCPHD says.
We're right in the middle of that ramp-up time, exactly as we would expect. Now that ramp would be happening whether it was this season or other seasons. It's more a question of how fast are things progressing.
What if you got your flu shot? Does that protect you from this new strain?
Now, does that mean that that's not going to be effective? No, absolutely not. Means that the maximum efficacy compared to other seasons is going to be less. Thankfully, this only applies to that influenza A H3N2 strains.
If you feel sick, Dr. Blocker-Smith recommends getting seen within the first 5 days. In the meantime, your best bet, washing your hands, cleaning surfaces, and staying home if you feel sick. In Indianapolis, Ella Rhodes, 13 News.
Thanks, Ella. And rising tension. We have more on the escalation in U.S. attacks against Venezuela.
A few snow showers tonight, a few more tomorrow night. I've got it covered in your holiday forecast. And want to let you know we're once again teaming up with the Red Cross for the Knock Out the Need blood drive. It's coming up on January 7th and 8th at the times and locations you see here on your screen. If you'd like to make an appointment to donate or for more information, just head to WTHR.com/knockouttheneed. We'll be right back.